Thank you for inviting me. I'm just happy with collaborating with others. You are very nice people. I hope we're gonna go very good conversation between us. Actually, before this English learning or language learning journey, I was a graphic designer. I was kinda, you know, some part of the computer engineer and also graphic designer. But I'm not happy with my, field. I want to change it. I'm also at that process. I was learning English. I was learning language. So I saw that learning language is a very fun thing because you always reading something, you have conversation with others. This is fun thing. It's like having a conversation with your friend. It's fun. For that reason, I choose to learn English and I choose to be English teacher, English professor. So it's great because there is no how to say it. You just reading a lot. You're not doing very boring things. There is no routine. You just learning very different things. You are reading article. You are reading books. So this is language learning. Language is fun thing for me. So for that reason, I I'm trying to become professor. I'm just wanting to become professor. And also, I'm working hard to how to say it, represent my culture, my country in the top of the field. Actually, it was, in the computer science field, I was wanting to work in the abroad. So I knew that I need to learn English because the field is in English language. So I need to learn English. So when I was 16, 17 years old, actually it was I am 20, when I was 20 years old, I started heavily to learn English, especially speaking ability. It was the hardest one because you don't have a lot of have to say, opportunity to practice speaking language. So for that reason, I need to do work in my speaking very hard. I was started to learning how to draw. Later, I saw a university entry exam about graphic designing, and when I got to university, I had some jobs from the companies, but it's a private sector and it's not fun thing to do because they want very how to say it. They want a lot of things from you. They don't like what you do, and they every time want to change your design. So I think that I will not do it in whole my life. So I need to change it. I was working in my country. We were talking in Turkish in my native language. But I knew that I need to work bigger things. So I need to learn English. But while working with my how to say it with my own country people, I saw that this job is not that much easy. It's a stressful job. So for that reason, this is why one of my first motivation to change my department, change my field to English education. Last 1 year, I'm very study hard for being a language studying researcher. I want to research on psycholinguistics. It's about linguistics. It's about language science. So I am study hard for being a linguist in the future. So be able to do that, I need to read a lot of things about linguistics. Linguistics is mean that language science. And actually, my passion about language learning English is led me to do go in linguistic field. It's a language science. English literature is about the novels. It's about the books. It's about how to say it. Literature is about the art. Art. It's a little bit deep. It's a little bit structure is longer and it's hard to understand what writer or author saying. It's really needs to take time to deep dive into the literature because it's really hard. It's very deep. It's a philosophical. We cannot understand them easily. English communication, I think, is the main reason everyone want to learn English because we want to communicate with others. For example, you are from another country. If I don't know English, we cannot communicate. So I know English, you know English. We can easily communicate. There is two different worlds, and we can communicate. We can understand each other, and we can create these things. This video is a collaboration. It's a great thing. Communication. English linguistics is about the how to say it. The structure of English.
Right.
Scientific researchers, they are studying for researching for English language, their structure, how English come to there. It's about the knowing something is make you happy. The information, the wisdom is make you happy. And I see my friend, they are not studying hard. They just study for pass the exam. But I'm trying to study for learning it because I want to change something in the future about the world, about this science field. So, and when you search, when you read, when you try to understand what language, how the language works, you get enlightened. You start to understand how it's work, how our brain work, how language work, and this is fascinating. When you understand the arbitrariness, how the word convey the meaning, how meaning associate our mind, how neurological connection make the meaning of the words. This is very fascinating things, and this make me very happy when I understand the very deep complex things. When you understand them, it makes you really happy.